I'm still celebrating, y'all. I'm dancing in the water. So yes, so the ancestors, that land, I thanked her. I got to thank her. I said, because your land saved our lives. And used that teacher to guide us. Some ancestors wrapped their arms around us, and the Creator led us right on in. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, that you have to watch that video if you haven't, because it can still bring tears to my eyes, because it was real dark, and it was a real clear sign of death, and I'm alive. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. That's not what this video is about. This video is about when it was time for me to leave my 9 to 5. I got up this morning, I couldn't think about anything else. I don't know if I'm still in gratitude mode. It's the best decision I could have made for myself. When the opportunity presented itself, and the opportunity will present itself. But we can live in so much fear. My last working for somebody was an arts and craft instructor at a community center where they had not had art and craft in the building for over 15 years. So all I want to do, look, bring us some sewing machines in here. Let's teach each other how to sew and what, handcraft, what? Let's rep some, let's do some stuff. I was ready to teach, because I do Ankara African wrap shoes and sandals and slippers. Turn the whole thing into a beautiful, listen, all I needed was some materials. Anyway, that was the last. And then the one before that, I was a counselor, a therapist, a counselor at a methadone clinic, substance abuse counselor in Florida. Those were the last 2 positions. And I swore to the heavens and the gods, something got to change. I had no intentions of retiring from either one of them. It didn't bring a whole lot of joy to my spirit, my heart, my soul. And it's the best decision I could have made for myself, y'all. Because this right here, what you see me doing right here, right now, I can't go for, I ain't gonna say I can't go, because I have. If I go for an entire week without doing this, soaking my body, this is medicine. This is better than any script any doctor could give me. There is none. I got a total knee replacement. They can't give me nothing for the stiffness, nothing. Everything they gave me did not work. It made me too drowsy, couldn't go to work, felt like I was on some type of drug, and I was. Listen, this is my medicine, y'all. This is my medicine, and it works better than any. I got a whole concoction, and all of it is natural. And it works better than any script anybody ever wrote me. So that's what walking away from my 9 to 5 did for me. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Yes, it was fearful. Yes, everybody around me said, Natural, you can't go live in no foreign country. That's what they told me. They said, you're just going to sell your house and resign from your good job, and you're going to sell your truck? All these material things that I had just got. And when I measure that stuff out today, none of that is more important than the life I've been afforded to live for the last 18 years. But I had to step out. I don't even know what to say. People ask me every single day, well, Natural, you didn't know anybody? You didn't know anybody? Nobody at all. Listen, when you trust the universe the way I have trusted over the last 18 years, as far as this process, because I've been trusting them over the last 27 years, I mean wholeheartedly with my life. Like, I trust whatever I do, that the Creator is going to put the proper people, the ancestors going to guide me. Start putting the ancestors before you. Look, my sister Tosh said, why don't you put them before you and let them enter the room first? That shit worked. It worked. Yes, stop thinking you got to control everything, because you don't. You ain't in control of nothing. The Creator, I'll say the universe a lot, because for me, that's all of it and its contents, and that's the Creator. He's responsible for all of this. All of this goodness. all of this goodness. We still celebrate, y'all. She's 61. How about this? This is going to be the next topic. Tell me what y'all think. She was 61. He was 38. You know what? And yeah, and that's real for me. You know what? I wouldn't even have those thoughts if I wasn't free enough to have them. That's my truth. Walking away from the 9 to 5 freed me up, allowed me to free myself up in many, many ways. My thoughts, my physical, my spiritual. So we'll say mind, body, and soul, spiritual, mentally, financially, because when you live places like this, I wouldn't suggest you come looking for a job. So you would have to be in entrepreneurial mode. So if you've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, this would be your opportunity. We're talking about free here. That's what it did for me. It allowed me to be free. So if you ever really want to be free, you have to take a risk, step out on faith, and do the damn thing. People every day, y'all, ask me about my life. You know, even here on Island now, people starting to come up to me every day, getting excited about this YouTube thing because it's giving people hope is what it's doing. So I am part of the Hope Crew. It's a sister on YouTube, #Hope Crew. Listen, we are prime examples for people who've been wanting to do it all their life but never knew how to do it. People who are now 61. Do you have to be retired or not? I wouldn't dare wait till I retire. You know why? Because I had wonderful, hardworking parents. And my father, who loved to travel, he said, when I die, I'm sorry, when I die. He said, when I retire, I'm going to do dust, and dust. And guess what? He retired. He worked on a job for 30 years, never missed one day and was never late. Blew my mind. And then that job closed down and he worked 8 years on a job and he retired. He retired. Yeah, and instantly was diagnosed with cancer. They gave him 6 months to live. He lived 3 months. So that was when I retired. So people always say to me, Natural, wow, you do things that people only dream about doing. You do things that people do when they retire. Hey, I got good solid reason, baby. I was raised well. So he didn't get to live his traveling dreams. My mother worked really hard as a nurse aide. And she took really good care of people. And then she retired, but she got really sad in her latter part of her age. People said, Natural, wow, 61. They said, you got the spirit of a 30-year-old. You know, people tell me about their 61-year-old parents and the way they be describing them, and nobody nothing like me. So I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I will not sink under a rock. I will not wait until I retire, even though next year is it for me. I might stick with my sea moss, moringa, and soursop leaf only because that's something I use every day and that breathes life into me. And as long as I can make it to the post office, I'm good. So that can be my retirement business. But will I be working? I will be letting whatever they give me, whatever they don't give me, that's it. So enjoy this final year. And yes, we're gonna still heal any way we can heal. Well, really, our entire business is about healing, and I never viewed my business as work. See, when you're in your passion, that's another thing it does for you. Walking away from your 9 to 5 will push you, draw you, connect you to your passion. People, please like, subscribe, and share. Straight to your passion. Straight to your passion. This is the best life I've ever lived, and I ain't retired. And I ain't old, and it ain't over till a fat lady sings. And the next video is she was 61 and he was 38. I love y'all.